Dion Valentino 8674 says. SDH Salise Opera Sinaya BG? Mabar24 says. Aman.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence. And I always feel that he's someone that can leave a foot in, not in a bad way, but just in a strong way.
Petit, looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Belletti. Rodri. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. And he's cut it out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Indonesia controlling the possession in this early phase. That has not gone well. Rodri, and it's Xabi Alonso. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he can't get it over the wall. They want to be quick to recover this. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. He came in hard, very hard. Alonso! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Yamal. And it's Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No goals as yet. Now it's Xabi Alonso. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Guti. Passes short and sharp. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Petit. Out towards the flank. Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodrigo. It's run loose here. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Kimmich. And the shot! Oh, bang on target. Corner number 3 coming up. David Villa plays it short. Now it's Villa. Opts to play it back. Now it's Kimmich. Skims one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he was quick to react. Raul. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, what has happened here? To Eto'o. Petit. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. And this is Eto'o. Guti. Petit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There will be 1 minute.
Great defending, strong and determined. We are into overtime. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Now it's Raul. And it's Xabi Alonso. Aubameyang is onto this. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Played into space. Now the delivery. And he opts to go forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets. Hernandez proves just a little bit too strong. Guti knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
This looks promising. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
The less said about that pass, the better. Xabi Alonso. Lookman receives it in a good position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Eto'o.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe! Belletti. That's Eto'o. No, that's been intercepted. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Guti. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's very neat. Played out to the left flank. Deep cross. That could... And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Diaby simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Maradona.
Shot a goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Eto'o. Belletti. Eto'o. And here's Xabi Alonso.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rodri. Played back in. Mbappe. Played with finesse. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Lookman! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Great vision. Maradona gets into a good position. Guti. Can he get on the end of this? Now, he's got space here. Chips it through. Mbappe! And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things go... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already
United
palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that? And they've got a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. It's a goal kick. Cambiasso aims beyond the defence. Cambiasso, and it's Kimmich. It's Kimmich. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's there to get it away. Neto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Xabi Alonso tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Rodri. Out towards the flank. Oh, super ball! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Torres! That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's definitely not his best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Belletti, looking to play him in. It's a promising position. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Vieri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Probing pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kimmich.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be...
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Kimmich. And it's Cambiasso. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Conte. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Ribéry. And he's taking no chances there. No way through. Kimmich. Ribéry. Kimmich. Arsenal finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back.
OK,
He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Neymar. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Ribery. And it's Neymar. All played through for the wide man. All played for Conte. And that's been drilled in. Xavi Alonso. And that's an excellent interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution for Indonesia, number 10, Messi. Coming
Here we
on
go
to
again,
replace
then.
him is number 7,
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Out to the right. And this is Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. Look at the space here. And that's another good win of the ball. Tries to pass it through. And he's had a hit. That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great vision. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Xavi Alonso. And this is Raul. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Conte, looking for option. Chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neymar. Now it's Ribery. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. And he's hit it long. No, that's been intercepted. Alonso. And here's Mbappe. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Alonso! Ribery. And it's Bellanova. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Conte. And it's Ribery. Oh, super find. He's on it. Can he get away? Vieri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Lewandowski. No way through, so back it comes. Cleared without complication. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Conte. Now it's Vieri. And it's Kimmich. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. Bellanova. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack for that.
Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
After 86
Oh, one moment you're in
minutes,
possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 23.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Hernandez.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cambiasso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. Belletti. Eto'o has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Might be a decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Somehow, and that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Milan.
matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus Højlund. Okay, he's landed on the biggest stage right now, but there are an awful lot of aspects of his game that need improving, and I think we've seen that. Yes, he's got the basics, they're all in place, but he has a lot of hard work to put in now before he can emerge as the striker everybody would like him to be.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Nicely shaped ball, brilliantly cut out. That has been slung wide. Now it's Drogba. And that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. Eto! Rui Costa. Camavinga. Now it's Højlund. Now Van Dijk. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fired deep towards the back post.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. And this is Raul. It's Raul! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Raul. Eto. Drogba. Chance! Nicely aimed pass. And the through ball. He won't be happy with that one. Indonesia finding their passes. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. Goal! Goal! so smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now the ball's gone astray. Vardiol. Vardiol is there to clear. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Højlund. And it's Camavinga. Højlund. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Raul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of
And there is the half-time whistle. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
I'd like to ask you to join me
Indonesia
in wishing
in control
our
at
birthday
half-time,
boy a
2-0.
very special birthday. Substitution.
So off we go once more. Eto. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Out to the right. Gattuso. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Belletti. Gattuso.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And this is Drogba. And he's straight offside. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Goes for the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Raul looking to add to his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Eto'o. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rui Costa. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Short changes him with that pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Baresi. Now it's Drogba. And it's Xabi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well. Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Drogba. Good read, needed to be. Vardiol. Gattuso. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Raul. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o, not much subtlety about that challenge. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! Rijkaard. So we're still where we started right now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball. Oh, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. He's through now. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And the pass is intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Clipped into space. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That pass isn't the best. Eriksson. Defending was strong and firm. It's their second corner of the game. Looking for a runner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Drogba. And this is Eto'o. And this is Drogba. That has been slung wide. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nesta. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Look at the space here. Oh, that's nice.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Now there's a fine ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello, everybody, and this
So,
is a
all
quick
square at
reminder to let you
half-time,
know
each
that
side
you'll be able
matching
to
the
catch
other
today's
blow for
match
blow at the
broadcast
break.
live on our club's FM station.
And that's the second half started. Eriksson charging forward, the ball at his feet. Raul. And the counter is on. Spread neatly, it's a promising position. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got... Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful...
Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Drogba. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Neymar. Rodri. Alonso knocks it into space. Tries a measured ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bellingham with the foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Bellingham has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the channel. That has been cut short. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 15.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Aubameyang coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Alonso. Now it's Aubameyang. So what can they make of this? That's a good run down the left. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Aubameyang. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Eto.
Has been indicated.
Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Elects to cross. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rodri. Great ball, and he's in here. And he was alert to it. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.